Welcome to our guide on migrating to Google Cloud. In this video, we'll walk you through the entire migration process, from assessment and planning to post-migration management. Let's get started. The first step in any migration is assessment. You'll need to evaluate your current environment, including applications, data, and dependencies. This will help you develop a clear migration strategy. This is one of the most important steps, so it can take longer than expected. Let's look into it step by step. Inventory and analyze the current environment. Create an inventory. List all applications currently in use, including details about their functionality, dependencies, and usage. Identify the workloads associated with each application, such as databases, web servers, and background processes. Document the types and volumes of data, as well as where the data is stored and how it is accessed. Analyze dependencies. Identify how different applications and services depend on each other within your environment. Document any dependencies on external systems, APIs, or third-party services. Performance metrics. Measure the current performance metrics of your applications, such as response time, throughput, and resource utilization. Understand usage patterns, including peak usage times and seasonal variations. Security and compliance. Identify the security requirements for your applications and data, including encryption, access controls, and compliance with regulations like GDPR or HIPAA. Document any compliance requirements and ensure they are addressed in the migration plan. Evaluate application readiness compatibility. Determine if the applications are compatible with Google Cloud services. Some applications may need modifications or refactoring. Check the licensing implications for moving your applications to the cloud. Complexity assessment. Assess the complexity of migrating each application. Simple applications might be straightforward to move, while complex, interdependent applications might require more planning. Identify potential risks associated with migrating each application. Planning, define migration. Objectives and goals. Business objectives, strategic goals. Align the migration with the organization's strategic goals, such as reducing costs, improving performance, or enabling innovation. KPIs. Define key performance indicators, KPIs, to measure the success of the migration, such as cost savings, performance improvements, or time to market. Technical objectives. Scalability. Ensure the migrated environment can scale to meet future demands. Reliability. Improve the reliability and availability of applications. Security. Enhance the security posture of the environment. Develop a migration strategy. Choose migration approach. Lift and shift. Move applications as is with minimal changes. Refactor. Make necessary changes to applications to take advantage of cloud features. Replatform. Make minor adjustments to use cloud-native services. Rebuild. Completely redesign applications for the cloud. Replace. Switch to SaaS solutions for some applications. We will look more into some of the migration approaches in more details later in this course. Prioritize applications. Identify and prioritize critical applications that must be migrated first. Schedule less critical applications for later stages of the migration. Select migration tools and services. Google Cloud Tools. Migrate for Compute Engine for VM migration. Automation tools. Configuration management. Tools like Ansible, Chef, or Puppet. CI/CD tools. Jenkins, Cloud Build, Spinnaker. Infrastructure as Code. Terraform, Deployment Manager. Plan for data migration. Data transfer method. Online transfer. Use Google Cloud Storage Transfer Service or BigQuery Data Transfer Service. Offline transfer. Use Google Cloud Transfer Appliance for large data volumes. We will look into them in more details. Define networking and security network design. VPCs and subnets. Design VPCs and subnets for your cloud environment. Firewall rules. Set up firewall rules to control access. Security measures. IAM policies. Define IAM roles and policies. Encryption. Ensure data is encrypted in transit and at rest. Compliance. Implement controls to meet compliance requirements. Develop a detailed migration plan timeline and milestones. Migration phases. Break down the migration into phases with specific timelines and milestones. Cutover plan. Define a plan for transitioning from the old environment to the new one. Risk management. Risk identification. Identify potential risks and their impact. Mitigation strategies. Develop strategies to mitigate identified risks. Set up monitoring and governance monitoring tools. Cloud monitoring. Set up monitoring for all migrated resources. Logging. Implement logging to track and troubleshoot issues. Governance policies. Resource management. Implement policies for managing and optimizing resources. Cost management. Set up budget alerts and cost monitoring to control expenses. Let's say you have a monolithic e-commerce application currently hosted in an on-premises data center. This application includes components like the web server, application server, database, and batch processing jobs, all tightly integrated within a single codebase. You do not want to plan any kind of development on this application, but you want to move to the Google Cloud. The best migration strategy for migrating a monolithic application to Google Cloud depends on several factors, including the application's complexity, business requirements, timeline, and long-term goals. However, a commonly recommended approach is a combination of lift and shift initially, followed by refactoring or replatforming in later stages. This combined strategy allows for a quick transition to the cloud with immediate benefits, followed by gradual optimization to leverage cloud-native features. Replatform. What it is. Moving your applications and making minor changes to use cloud services. When to use it. When you want to improve some parts of your application without a full redesign. Let's say Twitter, aka New X, moved parts of its Hadoop clusters to Google Cloud using a replatforming strategy. Twitter wanted to reduce the operational burden of managing its Hadoop clusters. They replatformed their Hadoop infrastructure to Google Cloud's Dataproc, a managed service for running Apache Hadoop and Spark. This reduced the operational overhead and allowed Twitter to focus more on data analytics rather than infrastructure management. Rebuild. What it is. Completely redesigning your applications to be cloud-native. When to use it. When you want to fully leverage all the benefits of the cloud and your current setup is outdated. Let's say you have a monolithic e-commerce application hosted on premises. The application includes components like user management, product catalog, and order processing. The goal is to replatform this application to Google Cloud by breaking it into microservices and using managed Google Cloud services to improve scalability, performance, and maintainability. Let's say you can containerize your application and use Google Kubernetes Engine, GKE, for the compute engine, or you can use Cloud SQL for managed relational database services. Data migration. Transferring data is a critical part of migration. Tools like Transfer Appliance and Storage Transfer Service can help you move large amounts of data efficiently. We mentioned about data migration in our data lifecycle video. You can find the link in here. Google Cloud Storage Transfer Service. Moving data from other cloud providers or on-premises storage to Google Cloud Storage. Features. Supports data transfer from Amazon S3, HTTP, HTTPS locations, and other Google Cloud Storage buckets. Schedule recurring data transfers. Automatically handle retries and error logging. Use cases. Transferring large datasets from an Amazon S3 bucket to a Google Cloud Storage bucket. Google Cloud Transfer Appliance. Transferring large amounts of data, petabytes, from on-premises data centers to Google Cloud. Features. Physical appliance shipped to your data center. Securely transfers data at high speeds. Supports encryption for data security. Use cases. Moving a large archive of media files from an on-premises data center to Google Cloud Storage. G command line tool for transferring data to and from Google Cloud Storage. Features: supports a wide range of operations including uploads, downloads, synchronization, and metadata management. Can handle large-scale data transfers and perform parallel transfers. Use cases: uploading a directory of log files from a local machine to a Google Cloud Storage bucket. Database Migration Service, DMS, migrating databases from on-premises or other cloud providers to Google Cloud SQL, Cloud Spanner, or Cloud Bigtable. Features: supports homogeneous migrations, e.g. MySQL to Cloud SQL for MySQL, and heterogeneous migrations, e.g. Oracle to Cloud SQL for PostgreSQL. Minimal downtime with continuous data replication. Automatic schema conversion and data validation. Use cases: migrating a MySQL database from an on-premises server to Cloud SQL for MySQL with minimal downtime. BigQuery Data Transfer Service, automated data transfers to BigQuery from external data sources. Features: supports data transfers from Google Ads, Google Ad Manager, Google Play, YouTube, and SaaS applications. Can schedule and automate data transfers. Use cases: automatically importing daily Google Analytics data into BigQuery for analysis. When it comes to migrating applications, tools like Migrate for Compute Engine make it easy to move your VMs to Google Cloud. For containerized applications, Google Kubernetes Engine is a great choice. Migrate to virtual machines. Migrate for Compute Engine, formerly Velostrata, has been renamed to Migrate to Virtual Machines as of version v5. Migrate to Virtual Machines in Google Cloud is a service designed to facilitate the migration of workloads from on-premises environments, other clouds, or even other Google Cloud projects to Google Compute Engine, GCE, virtual machines. This service helps organizations move their applications and data to Google Cloud with minimal disruption and downtime. Migrate to Containers. Migrate to Containers in Google Cloud is a service that simplifies the process of migrating existing applications running on virtual machines, VMs, to containers running on Google Kubernetes Engine, GKE, or Anthos. This service automates much of the migration process, making it easier to move workloads to a containerized environment, which offers better scalability, efficiency, and management capabilities. Google Cloud Migration. Google Cloud Migration Center is a comprehensive toolset provided by Google Cloud to help organizations plan, execute, and manage the migration of their workloads to Google Cloud. It serves as a centralized hub for all migration-related activities, offering tools and resources to streamline the migration process, ensure accuracy, and reduce risk. Automate configuration management. Ansible. Ansible is an agentless automation tool that uses SSH for Unix Linux systems and WinRM for Windows systems. Chef. Chef uses a client-server architecture where agents, called Chef clients, run on managed nodes, and a central server, Chef server, holds configuration policies, cookbooks. Puppet. Puppet uses a client-server architecture with Puppet agents installed on managed nodes and a central Puppet master server. Jenkins. Jenkins is an open-source automation server used for building, testing, and deploying software. Google Cloud Build. Cloud Build is a fully managed continuous integration and delivery (CI/CD) service on Google Cloud. Spinnaker. Spinnaker is an open-source multi-cloud continuous delivery platform. Implement infrastructure as code. Terraform. Description: Terraform is an open-source tool for building, changing, and versioning infrastructure safely and efficiently. Google Cloud Deployment Manager. Deployment Manager is an infrastructure deployment service that automates the creation and management of Google Cloud resources. Testing and validation. Testing is crucial to ensure everything works as expected in the new environment. Make sure to validate data integrity and perform performance testing. Cutover and optimization. Once everything is tested, it's time to cut over to the new environment. Optimize your setup by taking advantage of cloud-native features like auto-scaling. Post-migration monitoring and management. Monitoring your new environment is essential. Use cloud monitoring and cloud logging to keep an eye on performance and manage your resources effectively. That's a wrap on our guide to migrating to Google Cloud. We hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech tutorials. Thanks for watching.